ペッパークイーン。
Hello everyone, this is Little Mix The Search episode 3 review. So this episode was the best so far. The girlies came out to play. My favorite type of band or group is the girl group. I feel like with girl groups, I can relate to them more and I'm just more invested. And side note, I love how there's more black girl contestants in this episode. Heck, there were more girls period, but I don't know what happened last episode. There were barely any girls or girls of color. I was super confused. So in this episode, since they were focusing on the girl vocal band, it turns out that the group wanted a more R&B vocal style group, which I was here for. So we all know about the layout. There's the audition, the vocal rehearsal, and the final stage elimination where the group is made. The girls that were picked during the audition were all great. So let's start off with Tamara. I keep wanting to say Tamara because it's sister. But anyways, Tamara is Irish and she has this very heavenly voice. It gives me Florence Welch vibes.
You got the love I need to see me through.
Maybe with a little bit of Christina Aguilera.
Hey, if I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you're here.
And of course, I think she sings amazing, but I don't have a trained ear. It was surprising to me that she almost didn't go through though, because Perrie didn't like some vocal techniques that she was doing. And I gotta say, Perrie is really on it. Like, she's like an expert. And look how stern and intimidating her face was during her Tamara's audition. Like,
no.
I was intimidated, yes. This woman is a whole ass expert. And even with Jade, she was reluctant to let her go through too. And I was like, same. But anyways, we all know about how her story ends. So on to Shanice. I have to tell you, right when I heard her sing, I thought, okay, so she is the group. No brainer, powerhouse gospel singing vocalist. Like, I can see her singing at some church in the South. Like, her voice is so spiritual. Like, it sent me to another place. And then we have Mya-Louise. She has such a laid-back, swaggy kind of singing, almost like cursive singing. Whenever she opened her mouth, I kept thinking of Corinne and Bailey Rae or Georgia Smith.
You weren't the boy I thought I knew. Lost for answering back. You apologize, any harm in that?
Yes, I love it. Tyler, the other contestant, I really liked her vibe. Of course, her vocals were on point, And then, of course, of the rest of the girls, Esther, Olympia, and Rokoya, they were all very lovely. Now, these girls, let me tell you, when I say talent, enough said. I mean, for the first time, I enjoy the harmonizing stage. And the best part is that no one got eliminated. They did so well. So for the final stage, Tamara, Shanice, Mya-Louise, Esther, Tyler, they all made it through. And I'm really glad that there were actually women of color in this group. I know I said it before, I'm saying it again. I love how there's representation of from dark-skinned black women to, caramel with Tyler, to there's a white girl in there too. I haven't seen that level of diversity in such a long time. I didn't realize I was so thirsty for it. Since the days of Fifth Harmony. Little Mix, yeah, but sometimes I look at pictures of Little Mix and they all look like one shade. Like when Jessie tans and when Perrie tans and Leanne has shade, they all look the same. I don't know if y'all noticed, but skin color diversity, I'm looking for it too. But anyways, not only is it skin diversity, but like, I kind of miss the days of the black girl group, They were really popular in the 90s, and they all just disappeared. And nowadays, you can barely find any. Chloe and Halle doing their thing. June's Diary is the closest thing for like today's standards, but I miss them. Anyways, another topic that came up as a response to these girls was the lack of chemistry. Like, I was watching this BBC video, they post the videos online, and there was a lot of comments talking about how these girls don't have chemistry. And I was just like, what? And I'm like, okay, let me just set this record straight. So the group with the best chemistry so far is the mixed group. Spot on. They just get on real well. This group right here, I would say they're a close second. Like, I don't know what people were expecting. A lot of people brought up the audition where they were harmonizing as a sign where the group wasn't getting along, because they kept out singing each other and doing all these runs and being really competitive. And I'm just like, y'all, everyone during that process was being very competitive. The mixed band was being competitive. The next band coming up, the mixed vocal group band was being competitive. Even the boy band was being competitive during this stage. Everybody was competitive during the harmonizing rehearsal stage. So that doesn't give a good indication of chemistry. And honestly, you don't see much during that stage. I mean, you just see how well they harmonize. They cut a lot of stuff out. That's one of my major complaints. Like, that stage is too short. But anyways, all these bands went through the same thing during that stage. No one reprimanded them. No one was like, oh my god, the chemistry is so off. At least none that I know of. So, and give people some time. Some people don't bond as quick as we like in one episode. You know, I know in total the episodes, you know, they film one episode probably takes like a little bit over a week. But, you know, some people take longer to bond, you know? And you can't tell me that they don't have chemistry. Look at this.
Without you,
Enough said. Also, I was looking at the fan channels a Little Mix. Sometimes they post up clips of the search too, and there were comments on there talking about how this girl group was too similar to Little Mix, and some people wouldn't want to see them open for Little Mix because they're too similar. They wouldn't want to see two girl groups, you know, in one concert. And I was like, y'all, if you like Little Mix, then wouldn't it make sense to like a group like Little Mix and to have them at one concert? Isn't that a better bang for your buck? You're getting a better deal. And also, these girls are different. They're not the same as Little Mix. First off, the look is different. Second off, they're more R&B. I'm assuming they're more along the lines of Demi Lovato and Adele. They're not giving you, you know, dancing. They're not giving you all the stuff Little Mix gives you, you know? Because Little Mix does a little bit of everything. They do the dancing, they do vocals, you know, everybody's different looks, but like, they're different enough. And we need another girl group. I mean, you can't just be Little Mix. Like, they're the only big Western girl group. Like, come on, we need more diversity. Anyways, I'm done with that. This is my review. If you agree with me, please comment down below. If you disagree, please comment down below. Like and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching.